who is a member of Team CELESTRA, a team that builds prototypes, tests, and analyzes satellites. So please, guys, put your hands together for B.Tech Mechatronics. A little louder, please, guys. Make some noise.
Finally, my turn. So, my time decided was 2:40, but no worries. Okay. So, good afternoon to one and all present here. My name is Rishabh. Also, I would begin this talk by asking every one of you a question. Okay. The question goes like, thank you. The question goes like, इधर आके कर दी है मैंने चूक, क्या इधर आके कर दी है मैंने चूक, क्योंकि बच रहे हैं तीन और सबको लगी है So that's your energy. Thank you so much. Stand up comedy. Okay. So why am I even here? मैं यहाँ पे क्यों आया हूँ? What's my purpose? Okay, before that, the language I will be using is English and Hindi, which is English. Okay. Also, yes, this is the language. No, not Marathi. I believe some of them don't Marathi, right? So I stick with English only. So why am I even here? क्यों? क्योंकि मैं सीनियर हूँ, मेरी मर्जी, मैं आ सकता हूँ, नहीं क्या? No? Okay, that's not the primary reason. So I have come here to tell you that college equals freedom. Yes or no? Who all agree? Please raise their hand. Who all agree with this? College equals freedom. बहुत खुश हो रहे हैं यार, बढ़िया. Okay, इतना भी खुश मत हो. Statement is incomplete. Okay. So next one, please. College is equals the freedom to explore. कुछ लोग सोचेंगे कि यार 18 साल हुए पूरे, अभी करेंगे एक्सप्लोर. नहीं. Correct. Okay. So अभी भी statement is incomplete. So fill in the blanks to complete the statement. College equals freedom to explore your field of dash. Please raise your hands to answer. Anybody from the audience? Yes, please. Interest, absolutely correct. College equals the freedom to explore your field of interest. Okay, this is the complete statement. Moving forward, I'll give someone's name and just raise your hands, whoever knows this person. This person is known as Avadh Oja. Avadh Oja, he is a UPSC professor and he has his own coaching institute in Delhi. Nobody knows him? पूरी Gen Z crowd है यार. Nobody. Okay, so he has a very beautiful quote. He has a very beautiful quote on interest, which goes like, the one who understands the word interest solves 90% of his or her life problems. Okay, so interest जो है, रुचि जो है, interest that solves 90% of your problems. बहुत हो गया philosophy यार, ये वर्कशॉप बोर कर रहा है मेरे को. ठीक है? So let's move on with the story time. Okay. So 2 years ago, my mom enrolled me in a 3D modeling and design institute, जिसका नाम था Design Studio, जिसका Design Studio Candidate IT Trading Institute, India. It has multiple branches in Pune. One of the branches is in Baner. The reason I chose that branch is because it's close to my home. And so in this course, the name of the course is Masters in 3D, in Mechanical 3D Modeling and Design. So it's a master's course. It has 6 technical 3D modeling and design softwares along with 1 engineering language. 6 design softwares with 1 engineering language. Okay. So over the course of my first year, I was able to complete two softwares which were AutoCAD 2D and DS CATIA. So DS, the abbreviation stands for Dassault Systems. It's a French-based company responsible for the R&D of various softwares, okay, 3D modeling and technical softwares. So DS has two popular softwares for engineering, 3D modeling and design. One is CATIA, the one which you see right here, and the other is SolidWorks. Okay.
Nice.
So at the end of the first year, when I was nearing the first year, just after the end of semester 2, when we were willing to enroll ourselves in internships, the training and placement coordinator for the engineering department then was Dr. Aruna Sonawane. She isn't with the organization right now. She left last year was her final year. She's in Mumbai right now. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. So she said a very beautiful thing, which stayed with me before enrolling myself for any internship or any opportunity for that sake. So she said that the recruiter, which will give you an internship or which will give you a job in your particular domain, will view your profile on this social media platform, professional, which is known as LinkedIn. Okay. So on this professional social media platform, your job recruiter might view your profile before recruiting you for your internship or your job. So when I was introduced to this in March 2024, I realized that neither do I want to apply for an internship, neither do I want to undertake a job. So how can I use this platform to the best of my abilities? Then I realized that I am already undertaking a designing course, so I rather use this platform to showcase my designs. Okay, so initially I began posting on LinkedIn. I showcased my designs, my work behind the scenes, the work itself. I learned about LinkedIn a little bit in detail, and eventually I was able to convey my thoughts via posts and articles. So अभी कहानी यहाँ पे आ गई है. अभी कहानी में एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग इंसान की एंट्री होने वाली है. So after viewing my work, this person connected with me on LinkedIn. He is none other than Vaibhav Kanadi. Okay. So who is Vaibhav Kanadi? He is a very interesting personality. So to begin with, he has deep interest in the electronics and electrical domain of engineering. Really passionate to build PCB designs and to manufacture them from scratch. Okay, so he is my super senior. I met him when I was in first year. This was his last year in college, and maybe he will receive his degree. He should receive though. Okay, so he is also the founder of Pixel Pathways, which is an education company he has registered himself. Okay. So here's a glimpse of his LinkedIn profile. He has a whopping 17,000 plus followers on LinkedIn. Let that number just sink in for a bit. Okay? So that's the amount of growth you can achieve when you showcase your work online on such an educational professional platform. Okay? Yes, recently he has also launched his new YouTube channel under which he posts content. Recently, he is posting shorts on the electronics domain, where he explains difficult electronics and electrical engineering principles into simple language for all of us. Okay. So later, when you're free, you want to quench your thirst for curiosity, you can go onto his channel and view his content. Okay. So this guy approaches me on November 1, 2025. No, 2024, and he says me that, hey Vrishabh, I've been observing your work on LinkedIn so far, and he is absolutely fascinated by the way in which I write my posts. So he is inviting me to join his team, where he will be building a satellite from scratch. So by hearing this, I was amazed. I was on cloud 9 on that day. Because I hadn't believed that by simply showcasing my work using an online platform would give me an opportunity, something like this. Okay? So I said yes, and I was introduced to the team. And here's the team. So we have 6 members in the team. We have Kanade, of course. We have Ajli Aji, Ram Kasi, Vedant Ragna, Nilanjan Chaudhary, and finally me, Rushav. So इस टीम में एक मजेदार बात है. मजेदार बात ये है कि the 3 people you see on screen, Vedant, Anjali, and Ram, are my batchmates. So, okay. Thank you, Anjali. So, 3 members in my team, Vedant, Anjali, and Ram, are actually my batchmates. And I didn't knew this. I didn't have any clue. Once I entered the team, I realized, and then I was glad because I would gain the opportunity to work along with them. Okay? So I was introduced to the team. We were given the agenda by the team lead. So Vaibhav Kanade was our team lead during that duration. And we realized that we have a couple of months to showcase our project, to work on something really cool, really fascinating, and show it to everybody. Okay? So what did we do? In the next 80 days, we collaborated together, we worked together, we fostered thoughts, and then we took inspiration from the 1972 English novel, and we derived inspiration from Phileas Fogg, and we went around the world in 80 days. Is this true? लगता है भूख के साथ साथ लोगों को नींद भी लग गई है, आधे ऑडिटोरियम सो गई है. Am I right or wrong? Yes, सो गई है. हाँ बोल रहे हैं. जाग जाओ, अभी टेक्निकल शोकेस करूँगा. Okay. So in the next 80 days, we collaborated, we worked together, we collaborated together, and finally, after a lot of brainstorming, after a lot of quarreling, we came up with this video. Next slide, please.
Rushav. We are you Rushav.
Okay.
यार इनको नहीं आ रहा है. एक प्ले बटन क्लिक करना है इस पे.
Okay, so here's the prototype of the satellite which we designed. Okay, to play the video, but now I'm very disappointed. So, but I have no choice. I have to continue. Okay, here's the satellite we created. Okay, so what's special about this satellite? So the name of the satellite is ASTRA. ASTRA stands for Advanced Satellite for Telemetry and Remote Access. Okay. So onto the satellite, if you view the dimensions are 10 by 10 by 10 centimeter in length, width and breadth. More onto the dimensions, in comparison to a Rubik's Cube, our satellite looks something like this. So it is so compact. This category of satellites is known as nanosatellites, which means that there are no real moving parts involved inside the satellite. Okay? This is the type of satellite we designed over a period of 80 days. Okay, next slide please. Oh, here's a 3D model of light on the left hand side, and we will now dissect the satellite into to look what's into the satellite, what went into it, and how we finally designed the satellite ourselves. Starting from the base, you can see 30 mm countersunk screws, which serves as the base of the satellite, and onto this base we have mounted various boards and various parameters. Moving on to the next iteration, which is the satellite body. On this body, we have mounted the screws, which serves as the exterior structure of the satellite. Moving further, you can see the powerhouse of the cell, which is 3.7 lithium-ion batteries. 3 of them arranged in series to power the entire satellite throughout its duration. The next is our port number 1, PCB port number 1, which is PMB. PMB stands for Power Management Board. More onto that later. The next are 2 mm brass spacers to separate 2 components or 2 boards onto the satellite structure. Okay. Okay, this is the overview of the board. We'll go further. So this is the overview of the MCU board. Okay. This is the MCU board. On MCU board, we have mounted various components. Next, please. Here is a list of components. The MCU module, which we have programmed and used for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. The GPS module for exact location tracking. The MPU 6050 module, which comprises of the 6 axi, barometer and gyroscope. And finally, the screw terminals to transmit power from the MCU board, MB board to the MCU board. Here's how the satellite looks. Here is a description of our team members. You can view our description on LinkedIn later. Here are all the team members. Okay, so here's Team CELESTRA's LinkedIn page. You can follow us using the QR code right here. We are now a family of 4,000 followers. So our content has maximum reach. To end on this note, we have also so in the month of May, we decided to market this aggressively. So instead of only sticking to the online modes, we also went offline and we decided to send a draft to EFYI. EFYI stands for Electronics for You. They are multi-team publication house. And in the month of May, we sent them an email to publish an article. And luckily, in the month of July, they approved our draft. And as you can see, that the magazine is right in my hand, and we have officially published an article in the monthly magazine of the August edition. So, if you have time, and if you are curious to learn more about satellites, you can scan the QR code on the screen. And you can have a glimpse of satellites. You can learn more about it. Okay, to summarize real quick, point number 1, identify your interest. Apna ruchi pehchano. That will solve 90% of your life's problems. Okay, point number 2, jo dikhta hai wahi bikta hai. Whatever you undertake professionally, I recommend you to please showcase it on the professional social media platform LinkedIn. Okay, and last but not the least, always stay humble. Always stay humble. Abhi yaar slide to दिखा दिया इन्होंने. So I would like to end on this note that humbleness पे एक बहुत प्यारा quote है, एक शार्क ने दिया था. शार्क टैंक इंडिया कौन देखता है यहाँ पे? Please raise your hands. Wow, बढ़िया audience है. Awesome. So एक बहुत प्यारा quote दिया था अनुपम जी ने. He's the founder of Shaadi.com. Shaadi.com सुन के वो लोग मुस्कुरा गए. वाह. Okay. So he said a very beautiful quote. The quote goes like, सोच जो है वो आसमान छूनी चाहिए, सोच जो है वो आसमान छूनी चाहिए, लेकिन पैर जो है वो हमेशा जमीन पे होना चाहिए. Which simply means that keep your ambitions high, keep your goals high, keep your expectations high, but whenever you want to build something from scratch, build it from the ground up and always stay humble. That's all from my side. You have been a fabulous audience. Thank you so much for being a part of this presentation today. Thank you.